Pathway to Tech is back with Google Pixel 7 and 7 Pro features. Google will equip the Pixel 7 and Pixel 7 Pro with Tensor Generation 2 chips. It's definitely more powerful than the Pixel 6, but performance isn't where Google's first Tensor failed. The company's choice of modems resulted in inconsistent signal performance, negatively impacting battery life, as shown by GSM Arena and DxOMark battery tests. Questions have been raised about how powerful Google's Tensor 2 will be. Analysis of a Pixel 7 Pro prototype distributed on eBay reveals that the chip retains the same CPU core configuration as the last one. GPUs are likely to be upgraded, as are image signal processors and custom Tensor processing units. But the CPU performance gap between Tensor and Apple or Qualcomm processors is not expected to close. In late September, he further analyzed the Tensor chip, which showed potential efficiency gains despite this persistent performance gap. Only a full Pixel 7 review will tell if these shortcomings are overcome. As for storage, the Pixel 7 and 7 Pro are expected to have at least 128 GB of storage. According to a report by Roland Quandt, a reliable informant on German tech blog WinFuture, the Pixel 7 could come with up to 256 GB of storage, while the 7 Pro could come with up to 512 GB. I have. Pixel 6 and 6 Pro offered this option, but it was limited. Stormy Black and Pro models only. If Google makes his 256 GB model more widely available, it will give Pixel phones the long-needed longevity. Google has always been on the conservative side compared to Apple and Samsung, sticking with 64 GB and 128 GB long after other Android phones offered 128 GB and 256 GB as standard, with optional microSD support. Yes, Google offers a great cloud storage service. But as apps continue to grow in size and the amount of content that can be stored locally, it would be nice to have more local storage available, especially with these cameras. Google's Pixel 7 and Pixel 7 Pro are expected to keep the same rear camera layout and specs as the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro. That means the Pixel 6 will have a 50MP main camera and a 12MP ultrawide camera, while the Pixel 7 Pro will add a 48MP telephoto lens to its layout. Google has done this before, and the Pixel 3, Pixel 4 and Pixel 5 all share the same camera. To be clear, the hardware is excellent and the camera experience on both phones is excellent. The reasons may be the same here. Google focuses on getting the most out of your camera hardware before migrating to new camera hardware. So the camera is packed with new features. Based on a leaked promotional video and spec sheet, Google will reportedly add a macro mode to his Pixel 7 Pro. This is the same thing that was hyped for the iPhone 13 and 14 Pro series, and it makes a lot of sense for Google to drop it into a camera-centric Pixel. It's cheaper than the iPhone Pro model, but you'll have to get his more expensive Pixel to take advantage of it. Other features include improved zoom up to 30x on Pixel 7 Pro and up to 8x on Pixel 7. The last iPhone-inspired feature is said to be cinematic blur. It's the Pixel equivalent of the iPhone Cinema mode, which may apply blur to captured video in the same way portrait mode applies to photos. On the front end, however, a new report says that both the Pixel 7 and Pixel 7 Pro will support his 4K video capture on the front-facing camera. This report is based on the version of the Google Camera app that ships with all his Pixel smartphones. His Pixel 6 on the base didn't support it, but the Pixel 6 Pro also supported his 4K video with its selfie camera. After seeing how the Pixel 6 Pro used an 11-megapixel selfie camera and the Pixel 6 got an 8-megapixel camera, both the Pixel 7 and 7 Pro will have 11-megapixel cameras this year. I can guess. Get a selfie sensor. Rumor has it that the 11-megapixel camera will support Face Unlock. To see more content around Pixel-related features and more videos on Google products, make sure you subscribe to my channel below.